into those endgames. And here we go, David. The game is starting.
The game has started, and it's a King's Pawn Open. It's the Italian game, signified by White bringing out his bishop on this last move to this square, and Black does the same. Very standard stuff, and an opening actually Nepomniachtchi did employ in the World Championship match against Magnus Carlsen. He studied this in depth, that is clear. However, it's also Andrey Esipenko's favourite opening when he has White, so a really interesting battleground now for the two players. Both sides now have castled their king away to safety, and the game will slow down for a while as both sides manoeuvre. White just pushing a pawn there. Black will most likely do the same. There we go. And yeah, it's all about planning here, all about who can put their pieces on better squares, who can maybe break out in the centre later most efficiently. So yeah, I just think Nepomniachtchi wants to avoid any opening battle here. It's just about understanding, just about putting those pieces on good squares. Logical chess.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this position, I have to admit, for myself, and probably even much higher rated players than me, is so complex to understand. There's so many subtleties and so many little pawn moves like this to stop your opponent's bishop coming out. It's a real manoeuvring game. Probably one of the openings which requires the most slow manoeuvring out of any opening I can think of. And for someone who doesn't play these positions, it's so hard to get the right move order right. You know, you've got to play to give your pieces squares, to get your pieces in the right position. But even here, does this remind me? Did you have this position?
Did have this position.
Yeah,
I had it against Ali Reza Firouzja.
Yeah, and I think I was commentating on that with our friends Lawrence Trent and Ali Mortazali, and we were obviously cheering for you.
Thank you.
And I remember some idea with the Queen coming over.
settling to.
Of his poker face, it looks like he's still confident about his position. He still feels that he's got all the chances here. But now, alright, so he doesn't trade with rook c8, queen c8, avoids all of that and falls back with the knight to d7. Andrey Esipenko down to 12 seconds now.
Yeah, this knight d7 was a key move in fact, because knight d7 after rook takes f8 he wants to capture with the queen on f8. Yeah, that's I think the idea, because he's hitting on f2, you cannot take the knight. Okay, what is this? Maybe this knight endgame is nevertheless winning for white. Yeah, you are coming with the king, coming back with... Maybe, yeah, I don't know if really then he wants to trade the queens or not. But I assume that, yeah, because knight takes f8, anyway, white has e4, e5, and then the queen will always guard the b1 square. It's kind of hard to... But what a drama, it's so difficult to even commentate on, because it looked like it's over. I mean, rook d7 and game over, and all this turnaround again.
It's not over till it's over, like they say, but this has been just a complete roller coaster of a game. Meanwhile,
hang on, Tanya, there is also this incredible line with queen takes d7, but queen takes d7, queen d7, rook f8, king g7 works in black's favor.
Yeah, because the knight is too far. Let's just...
yeah, well, no, actually, you know, yes, that you can just go king g7 and you win, so after knight d7...
And rook g8, you go king f7, so you just keep on with it.
Yeah, you just keep on, and yeah, rook f8, queen f8 on the board, we might be seeing this endgame.
So Peter, after queen takes d7, does black want to repeat with queen f2, or do you go b2 and get ambitious?
Well, I mean, you definitely don't go queen d7 to start with, yeah, because you already have perpetual checks. So I'm actually assuming a trade on f8, king g2, and then b2, knight c3, and try to squeeze this endgame. No, Jan goes queen d7. What?
Okay, wait, queen f2 is just a job. It even, alright, I don't know what was going on after b2, but he decided to go for this line, and he always has the option. And Jan shaking his head and smiling a little bit, and I think this is just a bailout. I think he just wants this game to end.
Yeah, but this is kind of really shocking. What are we missing? Okay, now there is nothing to talk about, because yeah, after b2, anyway, white gives millions of checks and it's bad. Yeah, draw is draw. I want to just very quickly come back to this position, that why he couldn't, why did Jan feel like this is not worth a try? I mean, b2, knight c3, black will come with the knight, white comes with the king, and okay, knight d4, he's just in time to get this. This is the construction, and then he's settling b1 queen. So this means that actually after knight e6, white will need to block the pawn with b1, and then maybe Jan didn't believe in it, that with this passive knight, then okay, black will come with his king very quickly. Then what are his winning chances? Anyway, probably it's drawish, but now I understand that this is his decision.
Peter, you understand, but I think most of us are just gobsmacked with this game that we've seen, and I really want to go back, and because we've got a couple of minutes, Magnus Carlsen did win his first game against Artemiev, and that one was